My name is Luke Kruger. I lead Monitor Deloitte Africa, the strategy practice of Deloitte. Our practice covers a range of strategy-related services where we assist clients in making the right decisions around their where to play and how to win choices, and further think through how to organize around capabilities and management systems to enable their strategy. I'm very excited to introduce this three-part series where we will cover Safe to Thrive, an emerging market perspective, the topic of today's discussion, embedding sustainability and creating shared value, exploring how organizations can embed sustainability in their business, and why, when done well, this has the potential to create long-term value. And then lastly, growth in turbulent times, exploring how organizations can grow in the current market conditions.
Sustainability is no longer just a compliance issue. It's no longer just the preserve of an HR department or a corporate affairs department which is charged with compliance to regulation. It cuts across all elements of social impact, environmental impact, and good governance. And in order to achieve the targets that we need to achieve, it has to be a core business issue. It has to be built in to the purpose of our business and the way we do business.
Within environments where mining companies are operating within communities. And if they're able to preempt and be proactive in addressing the shared value question, then they have a good relationship with their stakeholders, they have minimal disruptions within their operations, and therefore it becomes a win-win rather than it being seen as a cost and a trade-off.
It's really critical to think holistically about the organization. The clear key driver is around climate, and that's obviously receiving a lot of attention. So what are the strategies that the organization needs to think about in terms of its future view on its environmental impact?
If we look at one of the significant elements which can disrupt the supply chain is the climate change. And because of this, if something goes wrong to the manufacturing assets or manufacturing operations, which disrupt entire supply chain effectiveness and it disrupts the business performance.
Within sustainability, environmental target setting is undoubtedly the most mature. For example, the amount of water that a company consumes or the tons of waste that goes to landfill. These are very well-defined metrics and they're also easy to track and trace. In a comparable way, science-based targets and mitigation potential analysis are also creating now clear measures and timeframes for entities to reduce emissions and also prevent irreversible climate change.
Management should be responsible for driving ESG and for setting the targets. The board is responsible for approving those targets. The board is also responsible for ensuring that those targets are met. So boards need to be asking the tough questions around what training do our people need in order to be able to deliver on ESG reporting? What processes need to be put in place, to gather that information?
That concludes our discussion on embedding sustainability into business strategy and core operations. Thank you to the panelists, and I certainly hope that everybody enjoyed the conversation and found it useful. Deloitte has a suite of services and offerings that cover all of the issues covered on the series. The contact details of all of our panelists are on the screen right now. We encourage you to reach out to us if there's any way that we can help, and please do get in contact. Thank you.